We spend several days here at Cape Spear enjoying the sunrises. It's just amazing. There is just before sunrise and then the sun comes up. Fabulous. This is the first sunrise in North America. We're as far east as you can be and still be in Canada. And what a sunrise it is. It sure didn't disappoint me at all. It was a little bit hard getting up in the morning and forcing myself to go out there, but I did it and I got some great shots. The moon was just as clear could be the one evening, bright full moon. And in the morning, wow, the sunrise was just magnificent. I put some coffee on and blasted up over the hill and I got these shots. The picture that Mary made of me, I just really love it. It's just fantastic. You can see this is why they call Newfoundland a rock. It's sure made from rocks. This is the lighthouse at Cape Spear. Wonderful lighthouse too. People are here watching the sun. People from all around the world come here to visit this lighthouse and have a look around. It's really amazing. The trees here are wind blown. You can see they remind me of the bristlecone pines in Northern California. Next day, sun rising again. Beautiful sunrise. Oh, shooting a little video here. Wow, sun's coming right up out of the ocean. I just love it. I try different things like just getting the sun by itself, rocks in the foreground, super long lenses, wide angle lens. I really like this shot here. I like the effect of the sun with the clouds in front of it. There you can see the shoreline. That's over towards St. John's from Cape Spear. There you can see all the people out there watching the sunrise. I don't see the point of not having something in the foreground of the picture, but they want to be as close to the sun as they can be, I guess. It's a big container ship headed for St. John's. Here's the lighthouse. I shot the lighthouse on all different kinds of light and fog and high winds, clear sky. So beautiful here. And it's kind of relaxed, so I had chances to use my different lenses. Super wide lens here. Super long telephoto here on the Seagull. This is in Pooch Cove now, if I remember correctly. Here's some wave action right on the side of the ocean here. I was watching that, just really enjoying watching the waves come in and then sort of work their way out again, back out to the sea. And you can just imagine the erosion over the years, eroding the rocks over time. Well, I found it really interesting anyway, really enjoyable to watch. Then I did a little HDR photography here on the waves. Trying to get creative a bit here. I can never decide whether I like a long shutter speed to make the water softer or to really freeze it, so sometimes I try to do both. Those rocks would be really slippery if you tried walking on those rocks. You could wind up in trouble falling in. And those waves have a tremendous amount of power too, you wouldn't believe. They could drag you under pretty quickly. Look at the fog here and the wind. My goodness, the wind was just howling there when I was shooting that. There's our van in the background. You can see what the wind does to the trees here. There's the lighthouse again. You look at the license plates, you see license plates from all around the world here. It's just amazing. Cape Spear. There's the van. You spend a lot of time in there editing video and just staying warm. Wow, another sunrise. I had to push myself this morning to get this one. I really didn't want to get up. But I got up and I hiked all around the perimeter here right alongside the ocean. And I got different shots as I went along. I got the lighthouse again. I was waiting for the light to shine when I took my pictures. Then I noticed the sunrise shining on these rocks, and I thought that was kind of interesting. This is more like full light, like a calendar shot. It's not that interesting, really. Now we're gone to Kitty Vitty, the gut. We're going to take a little tour through there. We're driving into the village here. You can see some of the new buildings there. Now don't worry, I'm not going to stay parked here. I just pulled in here just for a minute so I could get the video showing the harbor. Then we went and parked in a non-handicap spot and I took the pictures walking around. Weren't there very long anyway, really. Half an hour maybe. There's some really interesting buildings here, and I've been taking pictures here since 1973, so I've got a lot of history here. And believe me, back in 73 you didn't see these fancy motor launches there. There's some really interesting boats there. Back in 72 and 73 a lot of the boats were handmade from live cut logs. Look at there, that's more what I like to see, really. I don't mind the bright colors, I really enjoy the bright colors and everything, but I like the old wooden boats. Here they're practicing for the regatta. That's the prison off in the background there, and they're practicing for the regatta. Now we're driving along here. I'm behind some big truck. We're headed down to Pooch Cove. I used to take a lot of pictures in Pooch Cove. This is where we parked up here, right by the library, I think it is. A great little place. Saw this old boat here and I decided to take some pictures featuring this boat and this boat with different light on it, different times of the day. Interesting old fence here. I like the fences. Now it's getting towards evening, getting darker. There's the city in the distance with the boat in the foreground. I definitely wanted to do that. The sunrise. Wow, the sunrise was just magnificent. I love it. It was even better to watch the sun come up than it was to watch the sunset. What a fabulous day. Had a really good night's sleep too. It was really cool there. There's my seagull. Looking across at this stages here, there's that old boat. Now this is where they pull the boats up and the fish up here with an old one-cylinder engine in there. And this is the same boat ramp here, but what I wanted to do was to get it at night with the street light lighting it up and the boats there. I thought that's just beautiful.